Okay, what are the things that you most afraid when you attend for an interview? Apa benda yang you rasa you paling risau lah? Anyone can share your maybe your idea? Ada sesiapa? This month? This month, have you attend interview before? Have you attending any interview before?
What, madam?
No?
Maybe grammar problems.
Grammar, okay. Okay, in term of the language, you mean?
Yes.
Okay, lagi? Ada lagi yang lain? Nuril? Nurul ada your macam your main fear. Apa yang you rasa takut sangat bila pergi interview? Okay, for me tak apa. For me back then 10 years ago, maybe the most thing that I'm afraid is what if I cannot answer their questions. Okay, I cannot give their expecting questions, kan? So, itulah. First of all, most of all, before we attend the interview, we should be prepared. Okay, as for this month, you are worried too much on the grammar. Believe me that in in using the language, English language, you need to be confident. Okay, you need to be confident, and I bet not all people they are so perfect in grammar. So try to be yourself, and in the meantime, you can always apa tu, upgrade yourself. Okay, upgrade yourself, learn about grammar, and then try to practice in your conversation. Okay, so that you can get used with the proper English speaking. Okay. Okay, let me share the slide. Sekejap, salah. Kenapa buka yang ni Sekejap Let me share screen je lah. Oops. Ni mana ni? You tengok apa sekarang? Saya tak boleh buka. Can you see slide?
Nampak puan.
Alright. Okay, how to prepare for job interviews. Okay, before the interview, first of all, you need to prepare for your personal presentation. Okay, prepare for personal presentation, which is your attire. Okay, pakaian you. You need to choose. You need to choose your outfit. Make sure it can give good impressions towards the from the employer. Okay, and try to choose some accessories which is suitable to wear, and do some grooming. Okay, grooming ni macam for guys, maybe do your haircut, and then make sure you shave your, okay, you have clean shave. Okay, that one is for personal presentation. Okay, second, you need to prepare your effective introduction of oneself. Okay, this is more on training lah. You have to train yourself. You have to do a lot of practice on how to answer the question. Introduce yourself. Believe me that the first question is going to be, tell me about yourself. Okay, so most of the interview they're going to start the present interview with asking you to introduce about yourself. And when you introduce, there's a way on how to answer the questions. Okay, they don't want to know about your personal background, such as how many siblings you have, what is your father's name, what did your father do ke, ataupun apa dia. Okay, the question for introduce yourself is basically you need to summarize your resume in 2 minutes of introduction of yourself. Okay, whatever in your resume, you kena summarizekan dia dan you kena explainkan dekat introduction of yourself. Okay, so basically when we doing introduction of oneself, we highlight your work preferences, your interpersonal skills, eligibility. For example, what is your education background, your background knowledge, okay, experiences, training and all that lah. Okay, and then next, you need to prepare the relevant documents. This is the pre-interview. So what are the documents required? Okay, of course resume and cover letter. Even though maybe you have given them in prior before the interview, tapi during the interview you should have another copy of your resume and cover letter. Okay, and normally in the file kan, macam clear holder tu, kita dah masukkan kita punya certificates. Okay, academic certificates, core curriculum certificates, maybe our folio if we are in the background of drawing ke. So portfolio ni lah yang akan kita bawa selalunya untuk tunjukkan, to display during the interview. And then yes, you need to do some research about the company, okay, and about the job specifications, okay, to make sure that you don't go there blindly. Maksudnya no knowledge about the company, no knowledge about the job, baru you tanya, okay, I nak kena buat apa ya, what are the jobs that I need to do. So tu menunjukkan you kalau kita cakap macam ni, you not alert lah. Okay, so make sure you have the idea apa benda yang you kena buat. Okay, okay, I touch on the clothes, do's and don'ts. Okay, your hair and makeup do's and don'ts. Okay, your hair. Okay, can you see the difference between these two pictures? Okay, make sure you apa tu, your hair tu kena ikat. And then kalau rambut panjang lah. Okay, tapi I bet untuk perempuan banyak bertudung kan. So make sure you don't wear, I touch on the girl dulu you should choose the scarf which are not too, contohlah macam too flowerish sangat, macam berbunga-bunga sangat kan. So try to go plain, and then the colour is not too bright, macam not too for example like apa tu nama dia kita panggil fluorescent. Okay, macam terlalu terang. Okay, make sure you choose colour which is easy to, macam bukan easy tapi macam nice to see. Okay, nice to see. And then the materials also make sure tak terlalu nampak biasa lah. Okay, jangan nampak yang macam material yang kita tengok pun macam tak, dulu lah ada jenis kain material pashmina. Okay, pashmina jenis style Arabic sikit kan. So untuk Malaysia that kind of tudung macam orang tengok pun rasa messy tau. Okay, so macam tu lah. And then make sure you wear your tudung tu, your scarf tu jangan terlalu macam messy. Kadang-kadang ada setengah orang yang macam terbang-terbang kan. Okay, so it's not suitable to wear during the interview. So make sure you pin betul-betul, and then try to minimal. Okay, minimalkan dia punya the way you wearing your hijab. Okay. And then apa lagi make sure your tudung is suitable to wear with your baju kurung. Okay, with your baju lah. So tak nak baju bunga-bunga, tudung pun bunga-bunga. Okay, that one I'm sure that you guys are lagi tahu kan how to mix and match your baju kurung and your tudung. Okay, for guy, make sure walaupun rambut you panjang, so make sure you kemas lah. Okay, make sure kemas. Tapi kalau interview for the government, you need to haircut lah. Do your haircut. Okay. And then no colour, no apa tu, dyeing. Okay, tak boleh dye rambut. Okay, apa lagi Okay, your hair should be neatly combed and styled. Avoid a style that allows you to fiddle with your hair macam ni. Okay, yang asyik sikit dia letak belakang tu, kat telinga. So macam asyik main rambut je. So tak distraction. Okay, distraction. Do keep your hair off your face. Okay, jangan ada rambut yang kadang-kadang dia macam apa tu, kita panggil apa yang tak ingat lah, tapi rambut ke depan. So make sure clean. Your face tu can be watched. Okay, can be see clearly. Okay. Sunglasses push up into your hair is a definitely no. Okay, it looks messy and unprofessional. So macam mana kadang-kadang kita lupakan spek kita letak dekat atas. Okay. Do wear understated makeup in natural tones. Yes, makeup should be natural. Okay, please avoid smoky eyes, avoid glittering makeup. Okay, itu macam nak pergi club malam. Okay, so it's not suitable. Make sure you go with natural tones of makeup. And don't wear too much makeup. Okay, dengan dia punya fake eyelashes dia lagi. Okay, over the eyeshadow, heavy eyeliner. Eyeliner tu yang macam Amy Whitestone tu. Okay, dia tebal, lepas tu naik ke atas lagi. Okay, and lipstick colour, go with something which is nice to see but not too bright. Okay, macam merah sangat ke kan? Okay, so tak sesuai lah. Make sure your nails are clean and manicured, and wear neutral polish if you have lah, tapi kita tak ada kan. But make sure your nails are clean and short. Okay. Do haircut and shave before the interview. A clean shave makes the right impression. Okay, shave lah, shaving. Right. But all of this depends on what kind of job that you are applying for. Okay, you go for interview for what? Okay, for example, kalau macam artis, for example dia cari pasal photographer or maybe an artist kan, so appearance tu dia akan lebih kena sesuai dengan macam tu lah. Okay, and then also macam untuk for fashion designer, for example, fashion designer mestilah you kena pakai something yang not over but to shows that you are trendy in fashion. Okay. Okay, keep your clothes professional, meaning that it should be properly and not to be tight. Okay, elakkan pakaian yang ketat-ketat. So make sure it's suitable, not too apa ni, besar lah kan. Okay, make sure it's okay and fit for you. Low necklines, transparent fabric and bra straps on this should be avoided. Okay, ini semua macam job interview for women lah. Women, orang perempuan ni kadang-kadang kalau contoh lah tak pakai tudung kan, and then dia pakai kemeja tu kemeja yang agak nipis, so boleh nampak something yang tak sepatutnya kan. So kena avoid lah. Okay, and also men should avoid wearing baggy interview clothes. Okay, sweats and clothes that are to be create an impression of untidiness. Okay, ini baju-baju yang ala-ala hip hop tu apa, itu tak sesuai lah. Pants pull down around your hips look unprofessional. Ini pun sama. Okay, selalunya tak pakai seluar dekat bawah-bawah pinggul tu. Okay, so it's not professional. Okay. Okay, shoes. Always wear closed toe. Okay, closed toe tu maksudnya tempat dia tertutup. Okay, medium to low heel shoes. Okay, and the color should be black. Okay, black color. Make sure you're able to walk comfortably in your shoes and appear confident. High heel shoes are not suitable unless if you apply for the position such as fashion designer. Memanglah you kena impresskan orang kan. Okay, tapi if for the office position, so wearing black and the apa ni, the heels are not too high and not too low. Okay, boleh yang macam pump shoes tu okay je sebenarnya. Okay, tapi yang untuk terlalu tinggi ni kita tak galakkan sangat. Avoid bright colour and trendy shoes. You are not there to make a fashion statement. Right? Accessory. Okay, do wear understated jewellery. Okay, especially dekat around your face lah. Okay, jangan pakai yang earring yang besar-besar, bulat-bulat besar, yang berat-berat. Okay, so akan menarik apa tu, macam the distraction. Okay, and then kalau you ada wearing earring macam you ada apa, hidung ke kat mana ke kan, so macam take it off. Okay, accessory untuk lelaki usually such as your watch. Okay, watch. Lagi apa benda? Sometimes tie pin. Okay, tie pin tu pun kena tengok juga. Lagi apa lagi aksesori untuk lelaki, tapi selalunya ni lah jam tangan. Okay, and if you apply for a job in office, dululah masa I pergi kursus lah kan, dia ada cakap macam pen. Okay, metal pen which you can put in your pocket. Okay, your pocket tu. So make sure dia guna, nampaklah pen yang you beli satu je, pen yang macam mahal, nampak macam metal tu, so you boleh letak situ. So nampaklah you always get ready. Kalau dia suruh tulis apa-apa, nampaklah kat situ impression dia adalah okay, dia ni always prepare. Okay, and jam tangan, jangan pilih jam yang terlalu yang nampak macam tak professional. Okay, for example, I don't want to say that G-Shock tu professional ke tak, tapi kalau untuk kerja office, they are macam, dia lagi suka orang yang pakai leather or maybe a metal. Okay, itu dululah. Tapi sekarang ni I tak tahu. But I think it's okay kot untuk G-Shock or maybe any smartwatch. Okay. Lagi apa benda perempuan, brooch. Okay, brooch for your hijab. So jangan terlalu besar sangat dan jangan terlalu menarik minat. Macam I ni tak sesuai lah because I'm wearing apa ni, pin Hello Kitty. Okay, I pinjam anak I punya. Okay, so kalau untuk you pergi interview tak sesuai lah, so nampak you tak professional and you are not mature enough. Tapi this is so nice, cantik. Okay. Oh ya, elakkan pakai aksesori, for example like your apa tu kita cakap ni apa ni, gelang tangan. Okay, bracelet. Okay, bracelets make sure bukan yang berbunyi-bunyi. Okay, dia just bracelet biasa je, jangan bracelet yang terlalu heavy. Okay. Okay. Okay, yang tu sikit. And then next is okay, how to make an appointment for an interview via the telephone, in person or online. Sekejap. Okay, before we go for interview, of course we need to make an appointment. But sometimes the appointment is given. Okay, tapi kalau misalnya dia tak ada tarik tarik appointment tu, so you can, this is just additional lah. Okay, how to make an appointment for an interview via the telephone, in person or online. Okay, first you need to setting the appointment on the telephone. Okay, I have a few simple steps to keep in mind when you pick up that phone to set an appointment. Step 1, gather the job posting. Okay, this one is macam hari tu lah. Okay, you dah dapat beberapa advertisement, try to call them and asking whether when you can come for an interview. Okay, introduce yourself. Ini tak ada. Rasa macam pernah jawab. I pernah cakap kot pasal ni. Oh, queries about job. Dah. Okay, queries about job. Sorry. Yang ni dah. Okay, let me go this one. Okay, I would like to touch on the types of interview. Okay, we have few types of interview. Okay, yang you tahu kan in your apa tu? In your knowledge, apa je jenis interview yang ada? Ke ataupun you ada satu you rasa interview tu is just you pergi ke bilik tu and then ada berapa orang tanya, macam tu je lah interview. Kan? You pernah ada idea tak ada interview jenis lain? Do you have any idea? Pernah terfikir tak? Okay, actually interviews ni they have a types. They have few types of interviews. Okay, I have attended one-to-one interview, a group interview, behavioral interview, and tu je lah setakat ni. Okay, screening or telephone interview is usually by using telephone je. Maybe because of the duration or location, you have a very far location between each other, so they interview you using the telephone je. Okay, but it less impactful because they cannot look on your on your professionalism. Okay, and then we have video conferencing. Video conferencing meaning that ni lah macam Skype ke ataupun Google Meet, so make sure you show your face and the like a normal interview, but the difference just is on screen. Okay, one-on-one or face-to-face interview. Ini macam biasalah. Okay, you kena pergi and then jumpa dekat dalam bilik tu. Group interview ni usually where they have a large number of participants or maybe candidates, okay, to be interviewed. So they grouping you into few panels, okay, and then they are going to ask you lah. Tapi this one I pernah pergi untuk position masa tu Ion just go. Okay, so group interview, 5 person in a team. So they are going to ask the question, sometimes the same question for all, and then sometimes the question is intended to one person. Okay, different people, they got different questions. Okay, panel interview meaning that apa yang panel interview ni, I'm not sure sangat lah. Behavioral interview ni selalunya dia menggunakan test. Okay, dia akan kasih test untuk dia nak tengok you punya profiling you. Okay, sequential interview meaning that you have a few interviews yang you kena pergi. Okay, first you need to go for an interview with the with the for example HR. Lepas tu HR dah interview pas, baru kena interview lagi ni dekat department yang berkaitan tu. Okay, lepas tu dah habis tu kena lagi interview dengan dia punya manager. So macam tu lah sequential interview. Ni tak ada, ni sama je macam I cakap, cuma kalau kita nak tengok gambar lah. Okay, baju make sure okay, attire. Two types of attire je you boleh pakai. Okay, First, professional attire. Professional attire meaning that macam dress. Bukan dress, sorry. Apa tu? Jackets and slacks. Okay, jackets and slacks. And then coat. Okay, coat. And tie, a tie. Okay, a tie. Bow tie tak boleh. You know bow tie? Bow tie tu untuk orang pakai untuk pergi menari je. Yang macam pengantin pakai tu kan. Okay, itu bow tie. Okay, tak sesuai pakai bow tie. Lepas tu boleh tak you pakai apa tu? Apa nama dia tu? You know, yang tali straps. The straps tali tu kan. Okay, yang tali tu pun tak boleh pakai juga. Okay, and then kemeja. Your kemeja should be, the colour should be white or maybe blue. Okay, biru, light blue. Okay, selain daripada tu tak digalakkan. Okay, and then you are also can wear slack and also collar shirt. Okay, t-shirt collar pun sesuai juga. Depends on your position. Apa kerja yang you minta. Kalau you punya kerja tu you minta untuk orang kerja macam apa ni? Kerja macam lab, bukan lab, workshop. Contohlah workshop kan. So bolehlah you pakai collar shirt. Takkanlah you nak minta kerja sebagai mekanik tapi you pakai suit. Okay, so it's not suitable. Okay, ada je. And then ada juga orang yang pergi interview dia tak kisah sangat pakai pasal pakaian. Buat I pernah jumpa lah. Dia pakai pakaian, okay, contohlah dia kerja dekat oil and gas kan, they have their own overall tu kan. Okay, tapi dia pergi interview, balik kerja, so dia pakai je baju tu juga. Okay, it's okay, boleh je. Sebab you are a professional worker. You dah establish masa tu. Okay, so it's okay. Attire ni, we focus on people who is fresh graduate lah, yang baru first nak cari kerja. Okay. Okay, shirts for men, plain, stripes. Okay, stripes, make sure the stripes is very thin. Okay, stripes yang kecil. Tak nak stripe yang 2 inches. Okay, besar-besar sangat yang macam cadar tu. Okay, it's no, big no. And checkered also can, but not too big, the pattern. Okay, the pattern is not too big. And alright, next is your necktie. Okay, if you choose the necktie which have a different tone, not different tone, same color but different tone from your shirts. Okay, for example, kalau baju you putih, of course you are wearing a black tie. Tapi contohlah baju you warna pink. Okay, warna pink. So you can choose a tie which has a maybe a darker tone than your shirt. Okay, and then kalau baju you stripes or checkered, you can choose a plain tie. Okay, plain shirts also you can choose a pattern tie. Okay, stripes ke apa ke, pattern ke, but no cartoon. Okay, tak boleh cartoon. It shows that you are not professional. Okay, handkerchief. Is it necessary for you to bring the handkerchief? Okay, kadang-kadang tak perlu pun tak apa. Tapi handkerchief is just an accessory untuk menunjukkan you are always prepared. Alright, belt. Okay, belt. Make sure you have gear belt. Okay, which is clasp. Yang this one lah, yang metal ni. Buckle boleh juga, tapi color of your belt tu tak apa ni, go with black lah, something which is darker color. Okay, dark color. Okay, pants make sure pleated. Okay, pleated dengan depan tu make sure, kan sekarang jenis seluar sekarang kan dia tak ada pleated dengan depan dia kan. Itu yang like the K-pop punya apa ni seluar kan. So sempit-sempit kan. So it's not very suitable. Okay, make sure you boleh pilih yang straight cut. Okay, straight cut and then depan tu ada pleated. Okay. Okay, type of shoes. Close lacing. Ini you tahulah. Tapi bukannya kasut-kasut sekarang yang apa tu? Yang tak sesuai sangat. Okay, jacket ni I believe kita tak perlu kot sangat kalau kat Malaysia ni sebab tak sesuai. Okay, for non-Muslim, this is the kind of skirts. Tapi usually in Malaysia, we urge you to wear skirt which is below your knee. Okay, below your knee. Okay, baju kurung. So make sure baju kurung you bukan yang terlalu banyak labuci. Okay, so make sure you can go with plain ataupun kalau nak pilih flower baju kurung, flowery baju kurung, okay, but not too many colours. Okay, too many colours. Okay, this is the accessory. Try to avoid not more than 5 accessory. Ni tak ada apalah kot sebab kita tak adalah accessory kita hebat-hebat sangat pun, biasa je. Okay. Okay, ni untuk perempuan punya shoes. Kita akan guna apa tu, close toe. Okay, close toe maksudnya tutup lah. Kasut yang bertutup. Ni jenis-jenis kasut. Okay, sandal tu big no. Boot no. Okay, no. Sneakers tak boleh juga. Okay. Okay, tips for introducing yourself at the job interview. Make sure don't forget to smile and make eye contact. Okay. Keep your introduction short and concise. Focus on your qualifications. Okay, make sure you should know what is your big point. Apa yang you nak ketengahkan tentang diri you. Okay, be prepared for follow-up questions. Remember that manners matter. Manners ni kat mana-mana pun kita perlu ambil tahulah. Manners ni memang penting kan. So tak perlu payah interview. Tapi kalau kita praktiskan a good manner in our conversation, in our daily life, of course you are macam akan lebih disenangi dengan kat mana-mana pun. Sorry. Okay. The most important thing in interview is the first impression. Okay, what is the first impression? First impression is usually how the employer perceive you as a candidate. So interview is actually the first impression. Okay, that display who you are. Alright. Sekejap Alright. Handphone. Make sure you switch off your handphone and try to put your phone aside in a while during the interview only. Okay. Sebab memang ada, jangan tak percaya memang ada sekarang during interview pun dia masih sibuk main handphone lagi. Okay, so that one is giving bad impression. Okay, this is how to introduce yourself. First, we need to have a simple greeting. Okay, hello, my name. Okay, tak payah greeting yang apa, how are you, have you taken your lunch, have you taken your breakfast, how was your day yesterday ke, benda semua. Okay, tak payah. Okay, just hello, hi, and then start with mention your name. Okay, and if you want to mention your name also can, but it is not necessary. Okay, and then you can mention your purpose. That is the most important lah. Name and your purpose. Why you attend for the interview. Okay, and then don't try to be friendly, over friendly. Okay, so make sure that you try to reserve yourself. Okay, sebab kita takut bila masa jumpa tu you dah try friendly, you dah cakap ni, nanti masa interview you dah tak tahu nak cakap apa. Okay. Okay, tips on responding to tell me about yourself. First one, you can start by discussing your current situation. Okay, what is your current role and highlight your major relevant achievements and responsibilities. So maybe for this you can maybe lah kalau you just finish your industrial training, so you can talk about your industrial training experience. Okay, work backwards by hitting key points along your professional journey. Okay, summarize your sorry, summarize your previous experience and how they have helped prepare you for the role. Okay, how can you relate your previous experience with the current role that you're applying? Okay, make sure you can focus on result that you can quantify where possible. Okay, connect your background, interest, and qualification back to the job. Finish by explaining how your experience will make you successful in the role and how the job aligns with your career goals. Okay, you should know how to story. Okay, story to them how you can share your knowledge, your education background, and your experience in making the career, making the position important, okay, in the company. All right. Okay, this is the example answer for experienced candidates. Okay, this is the question is just tell me about yourself. Okay, I graduated with a business degree in 2010 and was offered an accountant, and benda-benda dah lepas. Okay, an account management position. So kita tahu account management position tu dia punya position sebelum ni from a telecommunication company I had interview with. I love working with customers. Okay, dia punya apa tu skills dia customer service kat situ and managing the growing my accounts. But the interesting we were it just wasn't very appealing to me. Okay, after that I stayed a full year and learned a ton about how to build and manage accounts successfully. And I ended up becoming a top performer. Okay, dia highlightkan dia punya achievement dia. Okay, a top performer in my group before leaving. I left at the 1 year mark to pursue a very similar position within an industry. Okay, blah 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 blah. I've been in this healthcare startup space. So nampak dia punya perubahan kerjaya dia. Okay, pasal healthcare pula. Okay, macam tu lah lebih kurang. Okay, when you want to talk about your tell me about yourself. Okay, they focus on your previous apa tu experience and how can the skills can fit with the position. Okay, and try to avoid the reason why you left your previous job. Okay, I left the job because I got very little salary. Macam tu. So tak boleh. Jangan cakap macam tu. Okay, maybe you cuba cakap you pergi untuk cari peluang kerja yang lebih bagus ataupun you cari sesuatu yang boleh to challenge myself. Okay. Okay, this is the example answer with no experience. I graduated with a degree in engineering 2 months ago. 2 months ago. Nyatakan bila you use last bila you dapat degree tu. Okay, the reason why you choose the background of engineering. Okay, and then one of my key accomplishment during my academic career was speaking at the conference of the topic. Okay, ini dia highlightkan dia punya accomplishment. Okay. Okay, macam tu lah lebih kurang. Okay, what to bring in an interview? First, of course, your folder, several copies of your resume, business cards if you have. If you don't have it, it's okay. Your portfolio or work samples, references. Of course lah, references kan semua ada dekat dalam you punya resume kan. Pen and notepad, questions. Yes, you need to prepare some questions before you attend for the interview. Okay, tak kalau you tak ada soalan langsung kan, kau tanya paling-paling common you akan tanya tak. But please avoid pasal gaji. Okay, tapi kalau you terlalu nak tahu macam contohnya you pun tak ada nyatakan, so maybe can ask lah. Okay, and then the talking points, apa yang you nak kena cakap. Right. Let me show right. Okay, if you notice, actually there's a lot of information website that cater on the interview part ni tau. So you can actually you boleh tengok tau macam mana cara jawab questions and answer questions ni. Okay, kita tengok satu contoh job interview yang bagus. Boleh dengar kan? Okay, if you notice, the guy keep a good eye contact between him and also to the possible employer tu. Okay, eye contact penting and then smile. Okay, and then let me show you another. This is just apa ni? A type of people nowadays. Okay, macam bad type lah. Okay, so this example is not a good example. So make sure you, actually there's a lot macam you boleh tengok lah. Okay, the kind of interview kadang-kadang ada yang out of our box pun, macam kita tak pernah terfikir pun ada jenis orang-orang macam ni. Okay, so another web that you can tu juga adalah career apa dia kata, sekejap, oops sorry, mana punya ni tadi. Okay, best job interviews, banyak je dekat online yang you boleh check. Okay, type of interview questions, interview tips. Okay, bestjobinterviews.com. Okay, you can do some research lah. Tapi the most important yang kita paling kena ni question and answer. Okay, how do you need to answer the questions? Okay, because sometimes the question is not directly, okay, and then you kena tahu macam mana cara nak keluarkan. Okay, why should we hire you? Macam mana cara nak jawab, why should we hire you? What makes you different from the other candidates? Okay, why do you want to work here? Okay, ni semua ada ni contohnya. Okay, so far any questions? Okay tak? Ke semua dah tak ada dah ni? Okay, I think okay, that's all for today's lesson. I'm going to give you need to macam the I tak ada kasih kerja minggu ni, tapi I want you to actually try to do a little research lah about how to answer the questions, how to apa lagi the type of questions and how to answer them. Do some research because this week or maybe next week or another week kita akan start dengan kita punya last assessment, which is mock job interview. Okay, nanti I akan inform. Our mock job interview will be an individual, so seorang-seorang. So I akan kasih apa tu, timeline, bukan timeline, the schedule. Okay, so if you have no questions, I think that's all for today. I see you again next week. Okay, thank you guys.
Assalamualaikum. Thank you, madam. Have a nice day.
Waalaikumsalam. You too, Irsyad. Selamat Hari Raya.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Welcome.
Madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.